Thank you so much, Doctor, for becoming the guest for today. We are going to talk about something which is very close to my heart, and everybody wants to know. While we're talking about the pandemic, which is around 11,000 plus cases today, one of the oldest thing that is always happening, and we are not actually paying attention now. It's surfacing itself is basically mental health. Mental health meaning, last report that came out from one of the newspaper, it's around 4 suicides per day. That's on average. That's from from January to May. They did their statistics, so it's very alarming. So today I'm very grateful to have you here to basically talk about something very interesting, that is basically a mindset, because with all this pandemic that's happening, there's a lot of people are also going into a lot of stress in their mind, which is invisible, we cannot see, but the consequence is telling that people are actually pulling the plug, and that's not the way to go, because we are here to live. So I'm so grateful to have Dr. Nathan, a good friend of mine. I've known him. He's having an amazing faculty. He does a lot of reading. I know he's an avid reader. He's an amazing practitioner of medicine, and he has a clinic in Sri Sendayan. And he has actually graduated from Universitas Sri Wijaya in 2011, founder of Poliklinik Sri Sendayan in 2015. I've been there. It's a very nice place to go. NLP coach, and also completed certification in clinical wound care, which is wound is something that is happening quite rampantly. A lot of people are getting into because of health issues, genetic, whatever. And someone who has this certificate is someone who cures not only the wound. I believe he also, when I see him, I have this calmness, and he believes in how mindset is very important in making sure that you can actually heal better. So thank you very much, Dr. Nathan, for being in today's recording. And we're going to have a good conversation about COVID and the mental health challenge. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone. Thank you, Mr. Siva and LOA, for having me today. Of course, a lot of bad things, negative things happening. But as a human being, we are here to tackle that and moving forward. Bad things did happen in human history back in 1990, 1920, 1930s, Great Depression, but people still move on. As James Bond said, tomorrow never dies. So we must move on. So I'm glad to be on this platform to share my experiences, to share my knowledge that I gained from all the courses, practice the books, to help the people of Malaysia, even the world, to become better person and move forward in their life. Back to you, Mr. Siva.
Fantastic. I feel the enthusiasm already. You studied in Indonesia. It's exciting. The population is really, really a very dynamic population. That's what I know. I've been to Jakarta a few times, and it's just the vibes are good. Just that now the cases are high. I have one of my relatives over there. Know that the cases are high, and just like everyone, all of us are actually going through this, and we are experiencing this. Some countries are faring better. It could be the mitigation, the management, whatever. If we have time, we'll talk about that. So I'll straight jump into the questions. I want to ask you. First question is this: with the pandemic that's happening, with the numbers that's getting higher and higher, I thought today it'll go down, because yesterday was 8,000 plus. I thought, okay, fine, 9,000, and then 8,000, and then now 11,000. So before I go into the question, what's actually happening, Doctor? Why are the numbers actually getting higher?
The numbers are getting higher because mainly industrial contribution. Mm-hmm. And of course, the standard of procedure, standard of protocol, SOP, we should follow that. And it's good that we know the case is increasing. Imagine that we are not doing enough tests. We might not know who are infected. So it will further make asymptomatic COVID infection throughout the population. It's good to know the number, even though it's depressing, but we know the number so we can do something to tackle it.
Amazing.